Hi guys, it's Betsy. Welcome to another Minecraft video tutorial on horses. Last time we looked at how fast they could go and we found the fastest and slowest in the bunch. Today we're going to look at how high they can jump. You can see the jumps that I've got set up behind me, so let's get started. The jumps that we have set up, we know horses can go over one block without having to jump. So the first height that they would have to clear is 1.5. So for that we're using a wall. And then we've got 2 blocks, 2.5. The half block is a slab. Then 3, 3.5, 4, and 4.5. That's the highest jump there. So let's go take a look at what it takes to make a horse jump. I've changed over to survival mode so that my health bar and the horse's health bar now appears, and down below that you'll see the performance bar for the horse. Now to make a horse jump, and I wish I could take away the cursor that's in my face, but if I do that then we lose those bars. So I want to show you what happens. To make a horse jump, it's different than your in-game character where you jump, you just hit the space bar, and the second you depress it your character jumps up. Horses don't work that way. When you press down the space bar, then that's when you'll see this performance indicator down below start to load up, to charge. And so if you just tap it, once you release it, then the horse jumps, and what you've loaded it to is the amount of energy that they can put into the jump. So if I just dash it, basically hit and release the space bar, you can see it's loading a pretty low amount. He's just jumping up a little bit. The tricky part is if you hold it down for a really long time, you can see that we hit the maximum power to the jump and then back off again. So if I hold this down for a really long time and release it, he's going to jump pretty high. I mean, more than just if I hit it and release it straight off. But there's a sweet spot in here where you hold it down just to the right point, and you can see I missed it there. It's not long at all to hold that space bar down where it hits that point, and then you need to let go of the space bar so that it gives the maximum jump. It's really hard to get that last jump in there, to get that highest amount before you release the bar. It's just, yeah, it's gonna take some practice. And I'm not a huge gamer, so I'm not as well practiced as some of you might be on getting that just timed right. And of course you want to release the bar when you're jumping over something at the highest point, but also at the point where the horse needs to clear the fence. So yeah, there's going to be some trial and error with this. So let's take a look at it. It's a good thing that we did that speed trial first, because I was finding in jumping it's a good thing to start with a horse that's slower, because a horse that's really fast comes up on the jump really quickly, and it kind of reduces your reaction time for knowing exactly when to press the bar down and release it so that it's at its highest jump as it needs to go over the fence. So having a slower horse to start and practice with this is going to be really helpful to you. So find yourself a slow pony. This horse did our race course in 11.3 seconds. Remember, the fastest horse that we found did the race course in 7.4, so this one is a lot slower, and that's going to help me because when he approaches the jumps he's going to be a lot slower, so it gives me more time to make sure that I've got the space bar time just right so that I'm giving him enough of his jump height and releasing it when he actually is trying to go over to the jump. So that was 2 jumps, this is 2.5. Let's go to 3 and see how he does. And I hit that one wrong. Try it again. And he's over. So that was 3. Let's try 3.5. And he's over that too. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good jump height. 3.5 blocks high. Let's try 4. Now I didn't quite hit that at the peak, so let's try it one more time. Oh, that was a bad run. Ooh, and I hurt myself too. I forgot I'm on survival mode to get the health bar. So you saw there he was not able to clear it. We got the jump timed so that he was at his peak height when we hit the jump, and he didn't go over it. So this horse cannot jump 4. The highest that it can jump is 3.5. So that's not bad, but let's see if we can find a horse that jumps higher than that. So this horse also did the run trial in pretty slow time. He was 11.4, so even a little slower than the last horse that we were on. So let's see what he can do tackling this course. So we'll set out, and you can already tell that he's got super good height. And I hit that. Oh, actually I hit that okay. I was worried. I am not used to using the bar. I was doing it in creative where I didn't have this bar, and so I'm almost finding it a distraction. So that's 3.5 that he's able to get over, which was the maximum of our last horse. So let's see if this guy can do 4. And he's over it. So that's a maximum of 4 height. Now I made a 4.5, but he can't make this. So let's see if I can show you. So that wasn't the perfect maximum on the performance bar you saw, but his shoulders still clear the top, and he didn't go over. So that's the signal that he's that this is higher than what he can jump. So when we went through all of the horses that we had assembled for these tests, we found that there were 3 or 4 that could jump a maximum of 4 high, and that was the highest they could jump. None of the horses can get over 4.5. On the low side, there were some horses that couldn't even make over 2. So that's the range of the jumps, is a limit of 1.5 all the way up to a maximum of 4. So that's going to do it for the jump tests. I wanted to give you a tour of the next test that we're going to do. So give me a second to put him away, and I'll be right back. So in equestrian events, there's really 2 different types of jumps that they have horses clear. The height jumps, which we saw today, and for the next video I want to look at how far they can jump. So that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please do drop me a like down below, and please feel free to comment if there's something I said that was not quite right, or if you want to add something. But until next time, this is Betsy signing off. Take care.